I was focusing more on the player to the team, on the team to the player. When you focus more on the player to the team, the player will get more.
You'll get more.
Yes, but when you focus more on the team than the player will just offer what the team wants.
Viewers, fasten your seatbelts because we have an amazing, inspirational interview and episode set up for you today. But before we do that, please turn on your hope mode because you are about to be inspired today. You are about to learn more about having that button on, always on your hope mode. And viewers, today we have an amazing guest. He's none other than Harold Bolton Tende. Karibu sana. We're nice having you. It's a pleasure having you, brother.
Thank you.
And before I just hand it over to him so that he gets to, do justice and introduce himself to us and to you as our viewers, we'd like to let you know that we are at Osoita Lodge, indeed where guests become family, and this is Wima Sports, where we are championing sports development, and today our hope mode is turned on, and let it stay on as always. And at the end of this, surely you'll get to accept having your hope mode on. Karibu sana, Harold.
Asante sana.
Maybe if you can just get to introduce yourself to our viewers and what you do, and tell us more.
First of all, thank you for the setup in Osoita Lodge. I respect it. It's nice, beautiful place. So my name is Harold Bolton Tende Mukuro. I come from Mombasa, born and raised. I always say, I'm also a yes, I'm a rugby player. Play rugby, currently I play at Strathmore. Currently the team manager of the Strathmore Leos rugby team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you're doing an amazing job with your team. The last 7 series, you did perform well. Maybe you can tell our viewers about that.
Yeah, they started out slow, kidogo, because we had a bit of a migration from the coaching team, and some players, from a school like Strathmore, once you graduate, mostly, always you move to another club. So yeah, it started a bit shaky, but we had faith in the boys. The boys believe in themselves. The boys, they turned their hope on December.
Yeah.
Because at least we finished the legs with the Principal Sevens, actually bagged it. And it was so touchy to hear them. They dedicated the game to me and actually gave me the trophy.
Yeah.
Because they were doing it for me. They turned their own on for them for me.
Yeah.
And me not
bro, just to let you know, I watched that, and watching the trophy ceremony and seeing you guys lifting that trophy, I was super inspirational. I did get teary because of how some things in life just get to merge and fixated, and you get to realize, maze vitu zingine is beyond us. And I remember you guys, just taking some time to get on your knees and pray and thank God for all that happened, and it was super inspirational.
For us boys, it's been a journey, especially at the migration point of view. You used to have this leader, and now when you're getting into something, your leader is not there. It's like having when you're used to your dad in a family, then comes a point when you have to step up on your own in terms of even other players moving. The young players they have to step up. You have big shoes to fill. So going through all that together with them seeing what I'm going through and I see what they're going through, my guys, we have to do this. There's no way out.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way out. It's either through it.
Yeah.
Utaketi ufikirie, sawa utaketi ufikirie, but ukiamka, your stuff bado iko hapo. So the best way to deal with such a situation is through it. So it was emotional. Yes, it was emotional. Actually, I've never been emotional in my life. That's the 3rd time I cried in my life. You have Jadal Konalia, because you could see it in the game. They really wanted it. They had a point to prove themselves first before you guys could see it. They worried about themselves, about their teammates. Ule mpaka kando yake wanacheza hata mse ameumia ajajoin your leg na wanajua vile mse amewaka. What has a make? They will do this for them. That's why even so the guys like we have guys who are from Olympics and still came on all the way mpaka mwisho. Other the games that Scott Willipo tunaingia ball wako hapo in the ball quarters.
Wow.
Still fighting on.
Still fighting on.
Yes, still fighting on.
And that's the inspirational, powerful moments of sports. And you just mentioned, you have some also key players in the national team and from the Olympics. And how has it been for you watching them grow?
I swear, it has been amazing. Mtu anakuta kocha msaki kama kwanza he just look like he's really gonna make it, but his efforts apply to everything. Kuna other players, actually it's all of them. The ones who have been national level at Strathmore, George Oro, Nigel Maitha. I remember George. I interacted more with George than Nigel. Because for Nigel, it really came up really good and fast, but it was progressive where he was. From George, it came to Strathmore from the ground up. He came for trials. I remember that day was late. He was quite small from how you see him now, but he was so dedicated. He was so dedicated. So I think in the trials list, he made it. So he was just under the watchful eye of the coach. Still trying to, he was so dedicated in terms that when Leos used to play, I remember at that time I was doing evening classes, so I couldn't play actively. So that's when I started becoming the team manager. I remember I used to put on, when the guys have been kitted up to play, he used to put on an extra jersey as a water boy, but he has the jersey. So the pitch is we are in the pitch, the game is going on, so the ref calls on a water break, unaona mtu anaingia na water bottles amevaa jersey. Like you.
What's up?
Like, what are you doing? So anasema no, I'm part of the team. So with a kind of like no, you can't do it, but usivaa jersey, I confuse ref. So you tayari inakuja how bad this guy wants it.
He wants it,
Hajaanza squad and from trials. Hajaanza training, but the team is playing. He's kitted up, giving guys water.
Wow.
And that's how guys started actually liked him.
He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
He's really funny. I mean, you can't be sad around him. Always cracking jokes.
Hajui kuficha furaha yake. Hajui kuficha furaha yake. If he's happy, all of you will be happy.
Everyone will be happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with Nigel, we saw his progress, noticed him from Western Bulls, how he was coming up until he came to Strathmore. He started off very well, started with the second team. He climbed the ranks to the first team. And he got into the Kenya team and he became an Olympian. He's a very spectacular player.
He's amazing.
A very coachable player, spectacular player. The others also got the call up to Shuja, Manabas or Shujas and Morans. Richard Omedo, Victor Odiambo, Branson Manibu, a very good friend of mine, because he got into Strat, I saw him climb, a very talented young guy. So such guys, man, they really inspire me. But even Victor Odiambo from Kisumu to Strathmore, I got the call up to Moran. Richard Omedo is someone I got into Strathmore. He came in just when I got in, just just a season after, and we have grown together on the pitch.
Wow.
So much potential, like seeing him grow, kitu moja. Either mimi, wewe, ama sote wawili. That's the one I like to create with my teammates. Either you going, or I'm going, or both of us.
Both of us.
That way we get to clap.
That's true.
Yes.
Wow. Just to continue and understand the foundation of how you got into sports, and sports has been an amazing journey that you've gone through, and to date you're enjoying it, you're having fun in it, and you're actually turning each and every person's hope mode on through these sports. Can you just tell us how you first got into rugby and why you chose this fly-half position?
So for me, actually, when you talk about sports backgrounds, comes back not only from my family. My dad was a footballer, I think just a seasonal one. He was a very good footballer. My mom was in martial arts.
Wow.
My mom was a black belt.
Hakuna kucheza kwa hiyo nyumba.
Yeah, I was like, she's tall. So that's where I think I wanted to carry on that sport legacy in my family a bit, because for them at that point in time in their lives, they stopped it so that they could raise us. I had to go to work, my mom, yeah. So I was like, let me try something. I started off with taekwondo. It isn't working. So first of all, I used to be a very good dancer, but that wasn't working for my dad.
Yeah.
Like, no. He said, I'm a dancer in my house. So I was like, so just go with basketball. You're tall enough. So I started trying basketball. But I started getting interest in rugby because I started training with the rugby guys to get better in basketball. And that's how I got stuck
In rugby.
because one thing for sure I used to tackle. So people used to say, like, yeah, that's the guy I'm going to, that's the smallest guy who's running after. I tackle. So that's what made me stay in rugby.
Wow.
I used to just train with the guys. I wasn't part of the team. So I'm waiting for them, asking for a defense team or just someone to hold it, fighting back. I go there. Suddenly I started getting better than the big guys in the pitch because I was bringing them down. My target was the big guys, and their target was the small guy. So either way, I used to have an advantage.
Yeah.
Because I'm working for them. So that's how I actually got into rugby in high school in Form 3, Rugby Boys. And I became the Flyhalf because I was in basketball, so I had good hands. No one had that much good hands. Like if you're a basketball and go play rugby, it would be an easy way for you. Because actually it's the ball. You must know how to pass it, the distance, how you hold it. So you can see the theatrics are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Najwa Pitaka Kurusha. Basketball, this is for power, this is for direction. For rugby, it's almost the same. This is for direction, this is for power. So that's why this transition was, I can say, a comfortable transition for me. And so being able to play Flyhalf, because of the skills I got them from basketball as well, and some other skills that I had in the pitch. That's how I got stuck there.
And you got stuck there, and you got into it, and you went on and on and on. As you were into it during just the initial stages, what were some of the challenges you went through as a young, rugby player getting into the sport, and how did you overcome them?
I started it off in high school. So first, I can say, for rugby, if you follow the values that are installed in the game, you can find an easy way out. Because we have 5 core values of rugby: discipline, humility, solidarity, respect, and integrity.
Respect and integrity.
I think when you go by these things, you'll actually find a view of things better, not just in sport, but outside. Because if you are disciplined in life, you'll be able to achieve the things that you want. If you have humility, you can be able to work with anyone, from the mama moga to someone in the corporate office. If you have integrity, you can be trusted with a lot of things. If you have respect, you can respect your elders and you can respect the young ones as well. And if you have solidarity, you should be firm in your word and actually be a good leader wherever you are, whether workplace, whether home, whether school. So in high school, those values kept us together. There are a lot of challenges that surround it, but these values helped us to guide us through the system. Because in high school, rugby ski. Sorry, it's a brand step. So even if you are good, but if you are a rugby player, someone like, But if you have these values, if you are disciplined, but no, look at these guys. They are clearing their plates, or they're making their beds, or they're always early in class. So you're not where you. So challenges in high school is when the window go to open as a part. You're deemed to be bad people, you're deemed to be rude, because it's a rough sport. So the challenges in high school is coming out of high school, I can say for me the biggest challenge that I ever put on myself was health. Health. Health was the only thing that collided with my mental. Yes.
How did you deal with it?
So, because I came to Nairobi on 2014 after high school. I was on a scholarship in a college, but my aim was to play for Strathmore. Unfortunately, I got sick. I got diagnosed with cancer. That was in 2015. So I had to stop all that and focus on getting better, focus on recovery, so that I come back and play rugby. Because I didn't even play the sport that I wanted in a club level. Nizajifika mahali nataka, nikaribia, then this happens. So that's what happened. I got diagnosed of cancer in 2015. So it took me a whole year to recover, to treatment and all. 2016 is when cancer kurudi pole pole. So mostly my challenge with my health. Yes, at that time.
At that time. We'll just hold on to that part for now. And as we move into your transitional time, from being a player to now a team manager, what shaped your role as a team manager at Strathmore Leos? And what did you pick? What can you pick from being a player that really helped you be a good team manager?
I can say what shaped me is being a rugby player. I used to know what others, as a player, know what you go through. So it's easy to relate what the player is going through. Because as a player, there are such challenges that usually face us. And this I can say, I can speak maybe for the young ones coming from high school. Let's say you're on scholarship, coming to Kakamega, you've just arrived in Nairobi. You know nothing about Nairobi, you know nothing about the lifestyle, you know nothing about the people. So you're in a new setup, a new environment. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with the weather? How do you deal with the people around you? And because this is a city, things go up, things come down, prices inflate. How do you manage that day-to-day lives? And how do you live with people around you? That I can say is what helped me to be a good team manager. And it's not something that I signed up for. I just found myself there. And I think it's a skill I got it from back home.
Yeah.
Because I had a team in Mombasa before coming, which is called Sailors Rugby. So I could, at that time I had a great responsibility because I was the captain, partly coach. We didn't have a farm coach. Team manager, because let's say I knew my way around Mombasa. So if there's an event that's happening of rugby, I'm self-known. So I come and tell the guys there's something that's happening. So obviously wakikuja na information, when utatupanga. Because when utazishika mamuru, so find out where is it, which. So that's a skill already. So I was a team manager, captain, partly coach. And I happen to be like, if there's an event if there is an event that's about to happen, and let's say the event organizers want to contact, they'll be given your number. And sometimes can ask you to help them to organize the event. You see, all that, I carry that skill with me throughout, and I happen to fall into Strathmore. When I joined that team in 2017, 2018 season, 2019, 2020 season, then COVID happened. So usually, in scholarships for Strathmore, there's usually a certain age gap. Kuna miaka ukifika naye inakuwa ngumu to offer a scholarship. Nilikuwa nishapita hiyo mwaka. So I can do the day classes. So I got stuck with the evening classes. So wajua pia huwezi kataa ini masomo. But I still want to be part of the team.
Yeah.
So when the coach told me, Coach Luke is here, I want you to be my team manager because I still need you here. Because I know how you even after the Wima Leos the mixed squad, you know, as players, hakuna kitu mbaya kama umelivoshoka. So utafanya huwezi now. These are your boys, you still show up. So when I used to show up, I have to do this now. No, instead of kupanga. So that I make the player comfortable on the pitch. Because I've been there. Najua zingine game ni ngumu, nahitaji maji. Game ni ngumu, nahitaji mtu yako nje kuja niambie wewe kaza inaweza. Hii fanya hivi na hivi. Ama coach amesema hivi. So see that's niche.
Yeah.
So I got that. I told the coach, okay, so since I'll be doing evening classes, I'll be there for the regular training, but I'll be there for the games. So I was able to manage the guys because I was focusing more on the player to the team. on the team to the player. When you focus more on the player to the team, the player will give more.
You'll get more.
Yes, but when you focus more on the team than the player will just offer what the team wants. But the player will give out the best in him.
Yeah, that's deep. That's some deep stuff there. That's a nugget right there. How do you approach mentoring young players at Strathmore Leos? Especially those who are looking up to you as a former player, now a team manager.
I can say it comes with, generations.
Yeah.
Because A, Gen Z, and millennials are totally different.
Totally different people.
So you have to know a person so that you can guide him. Because you can find maybe you can find a player is really good, but he has some really off habits. Unashanga nini mbaya. But when you actually take a background check, but it's something that affects him from way back. Maybe this person has been privileged all the time. I'm with Kappa and on a magic that man they call him. Maybe this person has been underprivileged. Unampatia kitu kama anashtuka mpaka ajue afanye nini. So you have to do a background check to know them, like how the person is as first. When first you know the person, you can able to handle them first as an individual, to be able to let them know they are in a team, they're facing different people, different individuals, people from different backgrounds. Because it's your life, yes, and it's your life for well, but it's our world. We're meant to share. Yeah. How are we going to fit in?
Yeah.
How are we going to fit in to make a team? Yeah. How are we going to make the team work? We're not going to make a team by listening to the coach. We're going to make a team by me and you working together and working towards the goal. That's how a team is made. So I make them understand just a bit so that the rest of it honestly just here. Yeah.
Wow. Man, those are heavy nuggets, bro. We should just finish this and wrap it up right now already. Yeah, man, those are really deep stuff, and those are huge foundational dynamics of a team. And it cuts across all sports, and we thank you for letting all that out with us here at Wima Sports. Indeed, where we are championing sports development. Onto your cancer journey. You worked hard, you've reached this level, you've really wanted to play for this team. Can you share your experience as is it 2-time or 1-time cancer survivor, and how it's been?
It's twice actually. It's been crazy. The first time it came it wasn't a shock because I kind of expected it, because it had been a wild journey before that, dealing with the symptoms and all. And also, while I was dealing with the symptoms, I was under pressure finishing my high school examination. So it was crazy because it was something about the first time, but I had to manage it. You have to just go through it.
Yeah.
So it didn't come as a shock. I kind of expected it for what was hitting me, being a big thing. So going through the treatment for the first time, a young guy, just 18 years, when I came over DV, you're the youngest of them all. You have people with 40 age gap, 50 age gap. So tayari hapo unaona pale imekuweka. So tayari kurelate inakuwa ngumu. Well, luckily, I had a very good support system. My teammates, the rugby fraternity at large. So I can say, how many for that when go through this? Nakama mseme kama kwa kuni support. Actually sees I have potential to get back in the sport and give something. I am an honor. Like maybe I'm an honor when I used to play in my team back. Maybe I see my passion for the game. So actually, I can give it back. So it's been crazy for the first time. So the second time, I can say it was just unexpected, because it was unexpected from my end as well. Because I had just finishing I told you I was doing evening classes.
Yeah.
Mi goal yangu nimalize nirudi.
Yeah.
Kwanza inakuja sevens.
Nayo.
Nakapata sevens. So hiyo time nimerudi nimeanza kucheza, but all of a sudden I'm losing so much weight. I can't run. local ways of cooking. And I'm failing that blip test, the yo-yo test, that this, no this. I'm failing so which ambazo it's not like me at all. Why coach this time we're rudi to management, katuna mimi hapo. Was at the pitch, so I noticed something was a bit off with me. So it's when I started tests and started consulting doctors, even following up on WhatsApp. Doing tests on my own. I didn't involve family yet, because I needed to know what is wrong with me. So when I tell them, was kumbuka ni kitu tari, it was there the first time. The moment it is kitu, they will below. So I have to be certain in what it is. So that's before. So after the running some tests, we found out there's the cancer I had, it metastasized. My metastasized, the cell moved and settled in a different area. Because the primary one, it was cleared, it's gone, it went, disappeared. So actually a cell came and settled in my lung. So it's been growing over the years. So for cancer, usually, like you have to wait till 5 years so that you can be declared free. So it's not like a normal disease when I'm mentioned in the room. You have to do random checkups, random reviews to check if you're okay. So it moved to my lung, but it was growing over the years. So after 5 years, I'm knowing that I'm okay, but the cell is growing in my lungs. So after 7 years, when it was declared the cancer was back, but this time it was growing in my lung. A tumor was blocking my airway. So that's why I couldn't run. That's why I was losing weight. That's why my sound was a bit hoarse. So it was blocking my airway, and they had to find out whether is it inside or outside. You know, what is using all along.
Yeah.
Yes, that's when I was told,
all along, how has this process been for you? You know, mentally, emotionally, and how have you been able to just go through it and stay strong, stay as focused as you are? If you can take us through that process.
I will not do some ni God.
Ni God.
But I can say
in 2 words, ni God. Yeah.
Actually, I did my research on what I had, the disease I had, and I stumbled upon knowing that it's a body of that attacks your mind, body, and spirit. Your body will always fail you. Yeah, your body will. You can be like yesterday in was visiting there. But that's actually I couldn't walk. But your body will fail you every day. But your mind and spirit always remains intact. You have to keep that intact. Otherwise, it take over you.
Sure.
It will have power over you.
Sure.
Because your mind has to be there. I'm going to get this through. You have to put it like it's all in the mind.
All in the mind.
The spirit will guide you, but it's all in the mind. You have to go through it. I'm not going to support this system around me. Out around me, so all in the mental aspect, because I learned from the coach, the current coach you have now at Strathmore, used to be a current coach way back in 2006. So when I was joining Strathmore, he joined the team for lunch. Very great names, Africa Yangi, the late Benjamin Ayimba. His name is Willie Sojal, he's the current coach. I remember he said that obstacles are things you see when you put your eyes off the target. So to me, on a mental base, I carry those words in my life. Only obstacles are things you see when you put your eyes on the target. Yes, I'm sick. Nikianza kufikiria vile nitapata ile huo, nikianza kufikiria vile nitaishi, nitasahau kwamba I need to get through this. I need to show up for this meditation. Yeah. I don't know if you're getting me. I have to show up for the treatment. Nikianza kuangalia kando, if you're going this direction, and if I start looking left and right, and I notice simba na yule, nyoka na yule, nitasahau nje. I forget about this one.
You might do a reverse.
I was reversed.
Yeah.
So I think that's what has guided me through my life. If you look at the sports you play, basketball, what's the aim? The hoop. Even when you're doing a two-shot penalty shot, it's the hoop. You don't target the ball. When you start looking at the fan, when you start looking at the teammates when he's bleeding, and that's how.
Yeah.
So you must have an aim. You must go for it.
You have to go for it.
Even if you won't get through it, itakuwa karibu na hapo. Utasema, I'll work close next time.
You'll get it.
Yeah, that's been my situation.
Wow. And now, hope mode. You know, we started this interview by turning on the hope mode. There you go, viewers, and if the camera can zoom into his heart, you can see, you can get to place your orders of merchandise with Harold Bolton on hope mode. He has, maybe you can tell us about your merchandise and what you're having and what's the initiative about Hope Mode.
So Hope Mode is something that my support system actually, because like now it's back. They've seen it's doing to me like at all on me, not okay. For me, I usually don't show that I'm down, and if I'm down, I'll keep moving. So they're like, yo, we need you to step aside. We want to do something for you that we believe that you love and you like it. So they started something called Hope Mode. Hope Mode basically it was actually started to raise funds for me towards my treatment. But for me, what I wanted is to also help others who are going through the same. Because I've been there and I've seen what they're going through. Like you've asked, being a team manager and being a rugby player. So I know what the guys go through in the pitch. So being a cancer patient, I know what people go through in the wards and at home. So actually, it's just to turn their hope mode on, to turn everyone's hope mode on, be it mentally, be it financially, be it emotionally, be it physically, if you need a hand. So that's my part of hope mode, apart from the raising funds one. Because in hope mode, there's some courses that we still did it. There's hope is eternal, there's together we can, and there's no one fights alone. Yeah, because actually no one fights alone.
No one fights alone?
No one fights alone, together we can, and hope is eternal.
Yeah.
Because hope is something we found on this earth and will always be there, and it always works. So that's how Hope Mode came. So for the merchandise, you can follow the Instagram page, Hope Mode on. This is something still new, actually. It's coming. I like the way it's coming and it's building up, because it's not just for me, it's for everyone. You don't have to play rugby to turn on your Hope Mode. You don't have to play a sport to turn on your Hope Mode. Unaweza kuwa tu mzee wa macho. Na useme leo nataka kuturn Hope Mode.
Nataka kuturn hiyo Hope Mode on. Unaweza kuwa tu Mkenya na unataka kuturn Hope Mode yako on, mzee.
So for the merchandise, you have hoodies, t-shirts, water bottles, flasks, hats, bucket hats, bands. They go for a certain price. It's on the page. And in case you want to inquire, you can just DM the page. Watakujibu. I also have custom-made stuff. Maybe you would want stuff made for you and you like to brand yourself Hope Mode. So you can recommend for someone, you can get them on your own for all this towards my treatment and also for others who are going through the same. I actually even met a rugby fan who I actually didn't know who was going through stuff. She had brain cancer. I was able to visit her in a session, put my hoodie just to turn her Hope Mode on. So that one actually came from someone else. Someone else had like gifted me, you needed this, I'm like, yes. But I also want to visit this person who came to me with her story, who not so many people knew about. And I was happy because she inspired me as well.
Yeah.
When what she was going through, I wouldn't imagine myself there, but she's there and she's willing to fight. So I just activated the Hope Mode and reminded her that no one fights alone.
That's true, no one fights alone. And indeed, this is coming.
Diana Odinga.
Raila Odinga. Diana Odinga.
Yes, you can follow on Instagram. Wish her the best in the fight.
Yeah.
And remind her no one fights alone.
No one fights alone. Just be reminded that no one fights alone, Diana, and we are vouching for you here at Wima Sports, wishing you all the best through this process and challenging ourselves to give you a visit as well.
Yeah, she's a sports enthusiast.
Yes.
It might be a good thing to see what she sees out of the pitch, on the pitch.
Yeah. Perfect. Brother, you're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
And, we congratulate this, the amazing group of people you're working with. to build this hope mode and turn it on. It's coming at a time even in our nation when, slightly hope is dwindling down for a few guys here and there in terms of hustles, in terms of times, in terms of, being a Kenyan, all that we are going through. And it's super timely. And I personally here at Wima Sports, we are vouching for that and continue turning this hope mode on and inspiring to inspire. We never walk alone.
Sure.
Yeah. How has this journey been for you? What are some of the perspective of life that this has changed?
The hope mode, the treatment journey,
hope mode,
side.
Rugby side, the entire process, the entire bit. How has it changed your perspective of life?
My perspective of life, I can say, is very amazing because immunification points of life that you view things at very different angles. I'm coming to learn that because I train my mind now to view things in two ways. When you are two people in an argument and everyone has to be right. But when you take your time and look what this guy sees and this guy sees, you can actually see the balance. So like being an athlete who was well in the gym, classically you're fast and all, then all of a sudden you can do nothing, you can't even move. You can't even move, you can't even eat. So you actually get to see things like, I had all these benefits. I had the benefit to walk. I had the benefit to run. I had the benefit to score. I had the benefit to communicate. And now at the point I cannot do that. It will help you appreciate the small things in life. It will help you appreciate your hair. Because cancer medication, the hair falls off. It gets you one of the side effects that I got from my first treatment was the radiation treatment, like it burnt my vocal cords. I couldn't talk, salivary glands, mate, taste buds. So I can't taste, I can't eat. I don't have that much saliva. But the vocal cords came back, taste buds came back, but saliva didn't come back. That's when I'm going to doctor, saliva helps you. It helps your teeth not to hurt. I didn't know about that. You actually need saliva in your life. So unaanza appreciate kama hizo. Start appreciating the air you breathe. Start appreciating the kindness of people. Because people showed up for me at that time. So I was to a gari on the post. For free. You just feel the car. Start appreciating that kindness. Appreciate anyone in the act of service. Unaona vile uko sit down, unaona jani tu hapo, particular siku anakuja na kusalimia. Unapata demo kuletea food, anakuja na kusalimia. Ama siku unamwona hivi yuko vibaya. Ama siku unaambia wakati hapo tukule naye. Ujui yana kuserve labda yako njaa. So you get to appreciate people. That's one. You get to know the kindness of. You get to know people as they are. They're not aware of such things. They get scared, and you can't blame them. Because they're not aware of such things.
Yeah.
No. They are going through it and they're afraid to share it. Because they don't know. Maybe they fear judgment or fear something else. But it's not like that. I think certain things in life is just about you knowing. Once you know it, you can be able to make your stand.
You can make your stand.
Like if you get to know the place is dangerous, that you are stand up for how many kienda allow.
You know how to navigate.
Preventive measures. Yes.
Wow. As we wrap it up, brother, I'd like you to look at this camera. This one, yeah. That's your camera. The hope mode is on already right there. Yeah. So, one word you'll give to a 17-year-old you. What would it be?
17-year-old you?
Yeah. Can be anything about cancer, a cancer patient, anything. One word you can give to a 17-year-old young person, young athlete. What will you tell them?
You said me, so
Yeah.
a young athlete coming up. A fall, a stumble is never a fall. If we were born and we couldn't walk and we taught ourselves to walk, or we were taught to walk. And from walking, we are able to know how to run and to do stuff is never give up. That's one. Continuous improvement. Kaizen. It's a Japanese saying that says it's called Kaizen. It means continuous improvement in the little things that you do. You will always get better. It will always get better. Mm-hmm. So don't feel weary, don't judge yourself, don't feel like you're not giving too much. Just know it will always get better. Your legs are meant to go forward. Backwards, unaweza najua matunda ama utaenda mbele. So take that and put it in your mind. It can always get better. You're not stuck.
Yeah. You're not stuck.
It can take a while, but you're not stuck. It can always get better.
Powerful. On to the quickfire segment, brothers. We wrap it up. What's your favorite rugby memory?
Favorite rugby memory?
Yes.
It's not my favorite, but anyway, I can't stop to remember. It was the first day I had a fight in the rugby field. My teammates, man, we were playing against Queens. Mm-hmm. I never forget. So, Strathmore Leos team mostly in the Kogana, or to high school. So, Walter Man was just fresh from high school on the camp. So, there's a Queens player. Sasa refa alikuwa ni alimpiga ngumi kwa ribs. Mimi nikaona. I said no, hii game inaisha hapa. I was the captain. Nilishukua jamaa nikasimama naye. All of a sudden, naona 5 of us, no, 2 of us, me and also Manyo, like 13 Queen players, guys kwa kona, tumetoka huko. Tuko vita tunatoka nje kiwanja. 2 guys only 2 of us, only 3 joined, 5 guys and the whole team, a whole 15th team, ya Queens, tuko nje kiwanja. Fighting the answer. Fighting the answer. Because me was like, hey man, that's not sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Funny thing, coming back, I get the yellow card because it was my first time get a yellow card in the game. I get the yellow card, so the referee come up kuona huyo mtu alikuwa nimeshika akashika mwingine he penalized another one. So both of us in the bin, I'm just like 2 minutes in the bin, I'm looking up. Also Manya already had a yellow card for foul play. So naangalia juu, also Manya gets a second yellow card, and that's a red card. Anakuja kuketi kando yangu, huyu mtu nimepigana juu yake. Amekuja kando yangu, and I didn't even the pitch. So even the game in hivyo.
Wow. Lots of lessons in it, huh?
And funny thing, the same Walter Manyo is the one who gave me my first try in Strathmore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such amazing life memories, right?
He gave me an assist and I scored. The try that made us move from the pre-quarters to the quarters of the Mwamba Cup, and we got to the final. Wow. So you try Walter Manyo ndo nilipea assist.
Bado mko tight, sir?
Mko tight. So I carried those 2 moments as one.
As one.
Yes, because I fought for him. I think in that game
he didn't forget.
He didn't forget.
And
he gave me my first try.
Yeah. And now you guys have an amazing memory right there to share with your young ones. Wakicheza. Do you know jamaa? Anyway, one thing people don't know about you. One thing people don't know about you.
I think now they know I used to be a dancer.
Oh, you mentioned.
One thing that people don't know about me. Okay, one thing people don't know about me, most of them, I'm actually very good in interior design.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm an interior designer. That's how Hope is Eternal came about. Upward. During COVID, people were stuck. I was in lockdown in Mombasa, my hometown. I couldn't come. Sports couldn't no work. So that's when I started watching DIYs. I got inspiration from Dennis Ombachi at that time and Jack Oje. Dennis Ombachi, the Roman chef.
Yeah.
And one of the things like and Jack Oje as well. Yeah. So I was watching them online. He also nafanya vitu. Why don't I try? Started doing it back home. If you check on my Instagram feed, you'll actually see some, not all, some. So I started my DIYs. Now nikaanza kusell vitu nikaanza kuleta, and that's how I started a small business. Wow. So sidebar, apart from rugby, apart from the entertainment bit of it, utanipata nikiunda vitu. The stuff be curious on how to make just do-it-yourself stuff, into woodworks, into metalworks.
Nice.
Because I think that's one thing that many people, that's a very professional side of
That we don't know.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea?
None.
None. One word that describes you. One word that describes you.
You tell me that.
One word that I think will describe you is...
Just one.
Just one. Because I had the ones that were coming at two. Just one word that describes you. Relentless.
I would have said resilient, but it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Relentless resilience.
Yeah.
Indeed. If you could have dinner with any athlete, past or present, who would it be?
Past
Or present?
or present?
Yeah. One athlete you'd like to have dinner with, or that which you could have dinner with, who would it be?
I think I won't choose just one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll choose two past athletes because they are my friends and they happen to have the same vision as me in sports development. That would be the late Victor Oyodi and the late Tony Onyango. Because Victor Oyodi used to help me with my development team back at home, School Sailors Rugby. He used to help me partly coach the guys, even same guys when he was in Georgia. And also Tony Onyango, he was so much into rugby development. I remember we did one event with him with DHL, make it a match, with some rugby development sites in Nairobi. And I used to tell him about my team in Mombasa. So I think when I have dinner with them, I just let them know how the team has progressed, how the boys are doing, how now kids are playing on scholarship in high school for free.
Wow.
On scholarship.
Wow.
Because of the love of the sports. Something that they were growing has carried on to bear very nice fruits. So I just ask for those two people. I tell them it's been good.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And indeed, it's been good here at Wima Sports as we have been turning on that hope mode. And for sure, hope mode will always stay on here at Wima Sports. Thanks to Harold Bolton Tende. Thank you for bringing us hope mode.
Sure.
And thank you for being such an inspiration.
Thank you.
Thank you for being relentless. And we appreciate you so much for what you do and all you do. And we are looking forward to great times together in this sporting world as we champion sports development. Until next time, viewers, it's your host here at Wima Sports, signing out. Salute.